So you want to know how to talk to women without being awkward? Check this out. The way you feel when you're interacting with a woman will determine whether or not the woman feels awkward around you. Now let me explain. It's much more about context as opposed to content, just like I discussed in my previous video. In other words, if you feel confident interacting with a woman, she will feel comfortable opening up to you and interacting with you. On the other hand, if you feel awkward talking to a woman, she will feel awkward around you. It's not necessarily about you, it's about how you make her feel. It's about context, not content. So that being said, if this is a topic that interests you, stay tuned, watch the video until the very end to grasp everything the video has to offer. What's going on, guys? My name is Assam from dopelifecoaching.com, and today I'm going to be talking about how to talk to girls without being awkward. If it's your first time on the channel, man, and you want consistent updates on similar content just like this one, do yourself a favor and hit the subscribe button, and also hit the bell icon so you don't miss a single thing when it's released. Alright, man, now back to the topic. Women will view you as awkward if you make her feel awkward and if you feel awkward interacting with her. But she will feel comfortable and open up to you if you are comfortable within yourself. In other words, if you are confident interacting with her. So back to what I said, there's content and context. I want you to understand that 95% of the time, or 95% of the things that you say, the actual things that you say to a woman, do not matter. Of course, there's a gray area with certain topics that, I'm not going to discuss in this video, but there's certain things you shouldn't talk about that are very radical. But for the most part, 95% of the time, it doesn't matter what you say, but it matters how you say it. If you are comfortable with yourself talking with a woman, you could talk about literally anything. You could talk about anything and you could be ridiculous, you can make her laugh. What's more important is how you make her feel. So here's a really good way not to be awkward. Number one, avoid the use of and those awkward pauses. When you're talking, in other words, I don't want you to saying, yeah, this happened last week. I work at this spot and it pays the bills. I'm not too excited about it. And then you're crossing your arms because you're nervous. And then guess what? What type of feeling do you think you're giving off to the woman? You're giving the feelings of a lack of comfort and a lack of confidence and a lack of enthusiasm. How do you think those feelings are going to make her feel? Same thing. She's going to feel uncomfortable and she's going to feel awkward. And she feels awkward because you are feeling awkward about yourself. You see, man, here's what you need to understand. You need to set the dynamics of the conversation from the very beginning. You're the man and you're the one with the balls. And because of that, you need to take the lead. If you want to make the conversation about something funny and playful, which I always recommend because that brings the guard down and it makes you and her more comfortable towards each other, then she will like you more. She'll be more emotionally comfortable with you. And again, I do not care what you talk about. Choose any random topic that comes to your mind. You could talk about, peanut butter. What do you like more? Smooth peanut butter or crunchy peanut butter? I don't know, the topic just came to my head. But at the end of the day, I'm the type of person whom, when something comes to my head and I feel comfortable talking about it, which I usually do, I don't have a problem with that, I talk about it. I talk about it and I'm comfortable talking about it. Because I'm comfortable talking about it, she becomes comfortable talking about it and she becomes comfortable with me. Another great method to not be awkward around women is just like the previous video, which by the way I'll link right here, is to use qualification. But I actually prefer playful qualification as opposed to serious qualification. Sure, the narrative in the back of your mind, which after you watch the video, should be the serious qualification, like, okay, what does this person have to offer? Am I really going to be attracted to this person besides physically? Are they mentally and intellectually stimulating to me? Those are very important. But as you're out with her, playfully challenge her and playfully qualify her. Ask her stupid questions. Totally joke around and say something ridiculous. In the middle of the conversation, when you're talking, say something that just random comes to your mind. Be like, you look like a maybe girl. And then she's gonna be like, wait, what's a maybe girl? And you just be playful, be like, you don't know what a maybe girl is? And then she's gonna be like, no, what is it? Tell me. And then you playfully tell her, I'm not going to tell a maybe girl what a maybe girl is. A maybe girl should definitely know what this is. Now, in the back of my mind, first of all, I don't even know what a maybe girl is. I literally just made this up 3 seconds ago. But it doesn't matter. You're just being playful with it and you're dragging it along in a playful way. Remember, when you're more playful, you bring the guard down. And when you bring the guard down, it's a better chance for both of you to connect more with one another. And also a bonus tip is it allows you to set the dynamics of the conversation how you want. You want it to be playful and funny, so you're making it playful and funny. If you want it to be serious only sometimes, I don't recommend most of the time, but sometimes, make it serious. You set the dynamics of the conversation, and just like I said in the previous video, which you probably should watch, again as a reminder, when you take the attention off of yourself and you put it onto her, you will feel much less uncomfortable. Because when you're feeling nervous and you're feeling awkward, you're focused more on yourself instead of focusing on her. When you're focused on her and showing her a good time, while also challenging her, both playfully and sometimes seriously, you're definitely going to be in a better position as opposed to thinking in terms of scarcity and lack and limitation, because then you're thinking that you want to qualify yourself to her. That's most likely why you're feeling awkward around her or around girls in general. You're thinking, am I going to be good enough? Is she going to like me? Is she going to think I'm funny? Is she going to think I'm sweet? Is she going to think I'm that? Whatever. What matters is you focusing on having a good time and making her feel good. And then by default, she's going to have good feelings about you. So it's a win-win situation. So that's about it, guys. That covers the topic for today. How to talk to women without being awkward. If you enjoyed the video, make sure you show your support by smashing the thumbs up button. I'd appreciate it a lot. And also, if you want consistent updates on similar content like this, as always, do yourself a favor and hit the subscribe button, and also hit the bell icon so you don't miss a single thing when it's released. Comment down in the comment section below for how you like this video and for how this video applies to you, and for new topics, and I'd be way more than happy to reply or to cover the new topics in future videos. Go to my website, www.dopelifecoaching.com. We still have free consultations for first timers, dude, so make sure you take advantage of that offer. But that's about it, man. Be confident in yourself, set the dynamics of the conversation, be playful and fun, don't be too serious, and watch the great stuff that will happen, man. You will no longer be awkward with women in just no time. You got this, bro. I'm out. Peace.